Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 13 of Europa Universalis 4 as the Mamluks. We are still playing with the relatively new Cradle of Civilization DLC, which has been out about a week or so now. And we are not really in trouble. We have managed to sort of stop the Ottomans' advance to the east. So they've got to go west into Europe. So hopefully that will cause some problems for them. We do need to sort of rebuild our army. We've got some debt, so we've definitely got some issues that we need to resolve. Let's put things that way. We could take our defensive ideas here and get our land maintenance modifier. Do you know what? I think that's actually better for us than taking the tech right now. The tech would give us some infantry fire and cavalry shock, but I'm not intending on getting in any wars, so I think actually taking that would be a good thing. Because we reduce our land maintenance modifier by 10%, and already we're making an extra couple of ducats a month. So that can only be a good thing. And we're working closer towards having this manpower recovery speed. Lose a stability or gain a corruption. Well, I'm at 3 stability, and it'll be very, very expensive to go back up to 3 stability in terms of admin points. And that plus 3 stability is giving us positive money. Corruption is going to cost us some money because we will have to pay to bring that corruption down. So either way, really, it's going to cost us money. So it doesn't make a huge deal of difference. Now then, you guys are about as maxed out as you can be. Let's recall the diplomat. There's no real point of you being there. Now we might be able to integrate Cyprus because they're already a vassal. We do need to just get them up here to max improve relations. Well, not max, but let's go ahead and start to annex this vassal. Castile has entered a golden era. That's good. You go off and fight France or somebody. Waste that on them. We need to take out Dongola here because they are sort of messing up the map. We can recall the diplomat from Cyprus. I guess we don't really have any claims on you. It's only a 3-province nation. You are allied with Miklaf, who is where now? These guys. So we could actually take both of these if we really wanted to. Those particularists are likely to pop again anytime soon. I think if to do this we would like to really go up to our... Imagine we could take a lot of money if we wipe them out. So it's probably worth it. Let's wait and see if these rebels spawn. Because if they do, then we've got this stack up here. You're still missing 2 cannons, which I'd kind of like you to have, really. We've renewed a loan. Let's go ahead and just hire 2 cannons. Because not only do they help with sieging, Alima gains influence. That's fine. Not only do they... help with sieges, but they do actually do extra damage in battle, in combat. So they are worth having, I think. What have we got here? Oh, gain some ducats. Excellent. Right, before we spend that, let's go ahead and conform these guys to the template. So that'll build it up to a proper army, and then we might even be able to pay the loans off soon. Especially if we do go to war against these guys. Because if we can take both of these guys out, they may have some money that we can take. So we'll take everything. That's what I intend to do here, is literally take the whole lot. But we certainly need these armies to sort of be ready. When are you going to pop? Next 10.4 years. Gain prestige. Minus 60% local tax modifier for 15 years. But development cost goes down. We'll take the prestige. I'll tell you what I haven't done in a while. Is I have not insulted my rival. And that'll put me back up over 50. So we'll get the extra monarch points there. Renewed another loan. That is fine. Was kind of expected. So these guys will all get built back up pretty soon. That's the plan anyway. Hopefully these guys will all get back up as well. So you're waiting on 1 more cannon. Now we should still be... Yeah, we're still fairly far under the limit. We're spot on with our ship force limit at the moment, with our naval force limit. So that is okay. So yeah, I think I'll leave these guys up here, but it's these ones that I'll take down to deal with them. It's only a 4 stack. It's not going to take long to deal with these. And hopefully we can get this over and done with rather quickly. I guess we need to have a claim, because I don't think we've got any. So let's go ahead and build a spy network. We do have a mission to increase our manpower, but we're never going to hit that, so we'll just wait until we declare war. That'll end the mission for us. Right, you are now a full stack, but you're going to wait for this to fire. I know it's going to. 0.9 years. It has to give soon. You guys are now an 18 stack. I mean, we can actually move you down here anyway. So let's stop drilling and move you down. You guys might as well carry on drilling. You're actually almost at max army drill. I mean, you can really make... obviously, some of these units are new, and therefore they don't have quite as much drill. But just look how many bonuses you get from this drill. Extra land fire damage and shock damage and reduce. So a max drilled army is going to do 10% more damage and receive 10% less damage. That is really, really overpowered. Really want to have your armies as drilled up as you can just to deal with that. That's now gone up to 70%. Still saying about 9.2 years though. Batana, which is this one down here. Why are you so likely to fire? It's because you've got separatism. Okay, well that's not too bad. I mean, what we could actually do is we could move the army over here. Now, if they're drilling... if you're drilling, does that still move that down? See, unrest is now 0 because army... where is it? Friendly troops 4.5, which the max is 5 for a 20 stack. So if you are drilling, let's wait till the morale goes back down at the end of the month. You guys carry on drilling as well. So we wait for the new month. I'm interested to see how this mechanic works because I haven't actually checked it yet. Right, so now we're in August, your morale's gone down. So let's have a look. Right, so friendly troops is no longer there. Interesting. So if you are drilling... is that going to go back up? I'm in the wrong province, that's why, moron. Friendly troops, 4.5. Okay, so even if your troops are drilling, they still count as being at full morale. Because if you reduce the maintenance on troops that are standing in a province, they don't give you the full uprising reduction. So that's good to know. Okay. So what we need to do now is get our claim. We are not actually annexing these guys. I guess we're not making any progress because our... what have we got here? Fort defense or siege ability? I take siege ability all the time. Yeah, we're not making any progress at all on this. So let's just go and cancel it. It's because we have negative Diplo relations. Or negative Diplo reputation because of the annex subject. So we'll have to wait on that one. That is fine. I'll live with that. Do you guys still not like me enough? Negative 26. That economic base is probably not going to change too much. We are almost getting to a point where we can pay off a loan or two. Okay, so how far are we from getting a claim? 11.96 now. 12.88, so it's less than 1 per month, which is not ideal. We can go and get plus 25% improved relations. It's moving us towards that manpower recovery. But I do think we want to take the tech. We don't want to end up getting too far behind too quickly, so we will. We'll try and split them split our points between tech and idea groups. Really. So let's wait on that one. Are there any more conversions we can do? None that are sort of realistic. I wonder if we're going to end up taking religious ideas or something. So, someone's opinion goes down by -50, but we get reduced local unrest and increased trade power. in Suakin, or you can have increased unrest. No, we'll just take that one. It's fine. I don't care if people like me or not, really. If they don't, we'll just go and beat up on them. What we usually do. So we'll be able to take these two provinces. This is Miklaf. Oh, finally. Let's get you moved into there then. We should win this battle quite nicely. Unfortunately, we did take the terrain penalty, but Alan Webber's just kicking ass and taking names right there. So let's get you onto the coast. Random military access from someone, sure, that's fine. So, Mikalf, let's have a quick look here. Because what I want to try and do, using any particular order, let's go by, it's not even what I want to look at. I want to look at just country. Right, there we go. They have 141 ducats in the treasury, and Dongola have 126. So there's almost 300 ducats there that we could take in a single war, which is good. You guys can start drilling now. There's only one rebel faction around, and it's practically nothing. We've almost got the claim. So let's stop drilling with both of these armies, which will allow us time to recover. We're still not got... What's next here as well? Fort maintenance and fort defense, which might be nice. I mean, the relations is useful, but I think an improvement... Yeah. Diplomatic rep would be better, because that makes it easier to annex your vassals, but we're not in a rush. So 19.32%. On the next month we should be able to grab it. Let's move in here because I want to jump straight on your army. We're going to take a river crossing whichever direction we come from. So there's that. Let's go ahead and get the claim on the capital. So there is our claim. And let's go ahead and... Can we just declare straight up? Yeah. So Miklaf will come in to help, that's fine. Let's go ahead and confirm that. We're going to jump straight in and kill that stack. Now, as soon as Miklaf join, there's the failure of the mission, that's fine. Rival of our rival, England. That shouldn't be a problem. Let's go ahead and have a word with England. They're expanding nicely. Let's go and improve relations there. What are we on? Plus 30 already. Minus 10 for a different religion, but... that's not too bad. So we should wipe these armies out relatively easily. Not even going to bother watching the 4-stack one. Right, so we have wiped you out. So let's just go ahead and detach a siege. Detach a siege. You're going to move over here. One of you is going to move down there. You're going to be fully carpet sieged, blanket sieged, Persian rug sieged. Let's move you down to there. Now, I believe that island is actually part of Jazan. It is, so we don't have to worry about that. So hopefully this particular war is going to be quite quick and we won't take too many losses for it. So let's get you guys moved out. Let's move you over there. We don't need this many units there to siege. So let's go ahead, split off some units. We want to leave behind one cannon. The cavalry are good for sieging because they get more loot, but it's going to be our province anyway, so we're not too bothered about having the cav there. So if we move you out, is that still enough to siege? Providing that it is, and it looks like it might be, we will leave you there. Yep, excellent. And we'll do the same thing with this one over here. We're going to create a new unit. We are going to leave behind... we only really need one cannon. We don't need to leave behind the infantry. And we'll leave behind about sort of... yeah, that'll do. So you guys come off and get out of there. Actually, trying to micro... like, how bad is it now that I've started trying to actually micromanage my manpower? I never micromanage my manpower. It's not what I do. It's not the way I play. This is not how you play EU4. Micromanaging stuff. Ridiculous. Anyway, this shouldn't be too bad. This should actually work out quite nicely for us. We can grab a tech, which is Diplotech. Let's go ahead and do it. Again, that gives us production efficiency. Is it production? Trade efficiency. Trade efficiency for being ahead of time. And some reduction to corruption. We still have a bit of corruption, actually. That will go down. It's 0.35. It's just this thing rounds it up. So the corruption is going to go down. Of course, that is costing us a little bit of money. Still making 6.35, though. That's not bad. Where the heck did you guys come from? Did I not actually grab that final province? How did I miss that? How did that get unsieged? Did I not have it to begin with? You guys are going to siege it for me. Thank you. Because I messed up there. I messed up bad. Have you guys got any... You've still got a bit of unrest. So I'll go ahead and stand some troops in there just to keep that down. Right, we've already got their capital. Let's march on down here. Right, okay, you are now 100% siege. We just need to wait for this one to fall. And I hopefully won't make that mess again. Now then, what have we got here? Defensive ideas. Do we want to take that, or do we want to wait for the tech? I think we want to take the tech, and we'll be at 8, 8, and 8. Especially before we get the next institution, and everything goes up. It'll also give us a bit of extra fire and shock. So, it'll be worthwhile. 7% chance that this is going to fall. We need this to fall because we need to piece these guys out first, because they are the secondary participant within the war. You guys are just going to go back to drilling, because your job is done. Dongola, you're going to wait, because we need to piece your partner out first. We're at 14% now. And this will actually help us get close to some neighbours here. See, these guys actually quite like us. You wouldn't currently accept it. Well, we're at war, that's why. Vassalization is because of the economic base. So we won't be able to have you as a vassal, but we can certainly wipe you out later. What about these guys? Do you like us? You do actually like me. You would accept vassalization. Let's go ahead and start improving some relations with you. Right, let's get you guys out of there. Let's get this war finished up. So, first of all, you guys, we want to take everything and all of your money. 177 ducats. Thank you very much. Very kind of you. And then these guys, we need to wait for a diplomat to come back now. Okay, that's fine. Who are you trying to improve relations with? Oh, is it these guys? You've just suddenly got upset, haven't you? Because, yeah, okay, that's fair. That's understandable. Let's move you down into this province and you can start doing your stuff again. Sue for peace here. Again, all 3 provinces we would prefer. And all of your money. Doesn't give us any coalition. Does give us some money. Money is nice. We need to keep our eye on potential rebellions, as always. But I think for the time being, you guys can go back to drilling as well. So everybody is drilling. We can take admin tech. We're well ahead of time. We don't want to take admin tech. So let's go ahead and do all the coring. Let's also gain 3 mercantilism. Yes, please. Let's go ahead and pay off some of these loans. So we can repay this one. And can we repay another? Not right now. But it won't be long before we can. Next month we'll be able to repay another loan. Another 10% global trade power for 10 years. That's nice as well. We are on negative Diplo power at the moment because of that peace deal, but that's understandable. 279. There we go. There's another loan gone. And all of these loans that we pay reduce our interest rate. We can get a royal marriage with these guys, and I think we should. They just offered me one, actually, but we did the same, so it's fine. You still won't actually accept vassalization. Okay, invest in a technology, military tech. Yes, we want to take that. Now we're at 8, 8, and 8 across the board. Still not massively ahead of time. Making 8 ducats a month. Now down to just 4 loans. One of those is only 239, actually. I should have got that one paid off quicker. How are we actually looking in terms of inflation? Yeah, the inflation is actually going down relatively nicely. Declare bankruptcy. Declaring bankruptcy will wipe out our loans, but we will suffer from some severe drawbacks. Well, I don't think times are that desperate yet. Actually completed a mission. That hasn't happened for a while. Incorporate Naj into our country. Well, that is something that we wish to do. However, they've not been our vassal for that long. Protect our brethren in Baghdad. Baghdad is somewhere. Now, I'll be quite honest. I've got... Is it that one there? Baghdad, yeah. What have we got here? Gain 10 prestige and a base tax in Turnbat and a base production. But local goods produced and tax modifier goes down. Yeah, sure, that'd be fine. So you guys, this is Baghdad here. You guys are... You haters. You're allied with Georgia and Najran. Who are... Najran are these guys. So we could take both of those. Georgia's all the way up here. So we could potentially give them a good kicking. I'm going to go ahead and take that mission. It's potentially risky because we've got to fight Georgia. How strong are Georgia, I guess, is the question here. So let's have a look at army quality comparison. Be nice if there was an easier way to actually, you know, compare between the two of you. So their discipline is 2.79. Sorry, their morale is 2.79. Wow, really? Is that low? How is your discipline, your morale that low? And ours is 4.25. Well, Georgia we can easily kick. And we've got 3 armies around. So we've got the army over here that's... no, we'd need to move one, wouldn't we? We'd need to move one army over here ready to deal with Baghdad. Keep an army down here to deal with Najran. Because we could take them out. We could take out Najran and Baghdad and just give Georgia a bit of a kicking. So I think that is what we'll be doing on the next video. I guess we've still got the negative Diplo rep. Oh no, we are actually positive. So we could go and integrate if we wanted to. I don't think we can integrate you yet. Let's go and start working on Cyprus then. We can invest in a technology which is admin tech. We're still ahead of time, so we are going to hang off. We are getting closer to the cap. So we might have to decide, and probably wouldn't be a terrible idea, if we went ahead and, you know, spent some money in our capital and just tried to boost some things up. Lose some army professionalism. Or we can have the emirs gaining loyalty and we gain professionalism. But we get some local unrest and a reduced manpower modifier. That's fine. I'll take the army professionalism. Now we can refill garrison. So does that give us a button somewhere if we click on this? Because this is what we thought it... Well, I wonder if you specifically have to have an army in a fort. I'm wondering if that's what... Oh, I went on completely the wrong screen there. Is there a button for that? Build supply depot. Refill garrison. Refill a local garrison with manpower from the army's infantry. Right, okay. So we could have just looked there. There's a button for it. So basically that's what happens. So what you can do is when you've got a fort that's been turned off, you can stand an army on that fort, click that button, and some of the men from your army will go to refill the garrison. Okay, that makes sense to me. So I guess it's just the waiting game now. We will have a couple of provinces that we will be able to convert. Of course, we do still have some corruption. It is going down. We are still making money. The quicker we get those loans paid off, the better. But I'm going to end the video here because once again, we've got over the 20-minute mark. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hope you are still enjoying EU4 as the Mamluks. I'll see you on the next video. And until then, goodbye for now.